Planet Kindergarten is a movement that we've started in Jordan School District where teachers are working to have their kindergartners know all of their letters and sounds by the 1st of November.
I love the sense of community that has come from this goal and just getting everyone involved in the success of these youngest learners.
Hello and welcome to the Supercast. I'm your host, Superintendent Anthony Godfrey. It is a unique program that is helping students achieve huge success in reaching their reading goals, and students and teachers alike are having a blast in the process. On this episode of the Supercast, we take you to Riverton Elementary School, where kindergarten students and teachers are dressed as astronauts to celebrate their incredible accomplishments in a district-wide initiative called Planet Kindergarten. The space-themed program is helping students reach for the stars in achieving their literacy goals, and we're about to hear from some of the amazing educators behind it all. We're talking now with two of our literacy gurus in the district. Introduce yourselves and tell us why we're here today.
I'm Michelle Lovell. I'm the literacy consultant for Jordan School District for grades K through 6.
And I'm Lori McCarty, a literacy specialist specifically for kindergarten.
And we are here for Planet Kindergarten. Tell us about what Planet Kindergarten means.
Planet Kindergarten is a movement that we've started in Jordan School District where teachers are working to have their kindergartners know all of their letters and sounds by the 1st of November.
And this has made a huge impact. We've seen big increases in literacy among kindergarten students. Specifically, for years running, we have had our best scores ever year over year. And this is a big part of that. Tell us about some of the success we've seen lately.
Well, so last year we had 3 kindergarten teachers who made that goal, and we were so proud of them. But this year we're happy to report we have 13 teachers who have made the 100% goal.
And that's every student in their class, regardless of where they started out, has every letter and sound by the 1st of November.
And we have over 25 teachers who are in the 90% range. So huge amount of growth from last year to this year. It's been really exciting to watch the data come in.
And that's out of how many kindergarten teachers total?
140-ish.
So that's a whole lot of kindergarten students that are reading better than ever.
Exactly.
Now, there are some students who may come to kindergarten already knowing letters and sounds. Talk to us about what we do to help make sure that we're meeting their needs as well.
So in Jordan School District, we don't have ceilings. So if kids are already reading, if they already know their letter names and sounds, we want to make sure that they're challenged as well. And one of the pieces that we have in place in our structure with Walk to Read is all of the students who need extensions should be getting extensions.
And extensions are for those who are advanced beyond the expectations for that grade and age.
Accelerated reading, accelerated experiences with both reading and writing. And so we want to make sure that that differentiation is still happening. I really believe that a good, solid phonics program, having kids know, have that experience of having a structured phonics program as they go through, even if students are reading, is really beneficial for them because they may be able to read, but they may not know how the language works.
Right.
And so I think that knowing how all the language structure is put together, how all of the syllable types work together, will strengthen their reading and their writing abilities.
Now, beyond this, there's an additional goal for whole words read by the end of kindergarten. And I think these benchmarks have made a big difference in making sure that our pacing on kindergarten instruction is exactly what it ought to be.
Exactly. And this isn't the end goal. This is just step 1. This is the beginning, because the goal is that we want to have all of our kids being able to blend to words automatically by the end of kindergarten. We want them to really be reading sentences. We want them to be writing fluently. And knowing their letter names and sounds early in the school year gives them time and opportunity to practice throughout the school year and to gain that automaticity that they need in actually putting it all together. and reading words and writing words. And we're hopeful that by the end of the year, if we have all of our kindergartners reading closed syllable words, those consonant, vowel, consonant words to automaticity, by the time they hit first grade, they'll be ready to take off running in first grade. And so this is a trajectory getting us to that spot.
Tell us the number of words that a kindergartner should be able to read, ideally, by the end of the year.
Well, as we've been looking through data and we've been analyzing this, not just our district but other districts, what we're finding is if a student can read at least 10 whole words read, that they're more solid in those blending skills, which are the precursors to being able to read fluently. And if they have at least 20 whole words read, we find that they don't lose any of those skills over the summer. And so if we, somewhere between 12 and 20 words is where we're aiming for. If we could get to 20 whole words read for every student, that would be amazing. It would set them up for success in first and second grade.
And then when first grade teachers start with those students, they're able to hit the ground running. Right. Instead of doing so much review, they're able to take off and really start at a place where they normally wouldn't be for a few weeks into the year.
Exactly. They don't need to go back and review kindergarten skills. They'll have kids that are ready to just jump in to those first grade skills. They'll be able to teach long vowels, vowel teams. They'll be able to jump into more complex sentence structures, and hopefully just have the kids in books. That's the most important thing. Anytime we learn a new skill, whether it's dance, learning to play an instrument, learning to read, practice is key. So we want the kids reading. We want the kids in books. We want them to practice these skills that they're learning.
Well, practice didn't help me with dance, but I do take your point. Whatever it is you're learning.
Didn't help me either, but
it does make a big difference when kids are able to learn these skills and then practice them. And this celebration is really exciting because even kindergartners have a very clear understanding of what their goal is and the celebration when they've met it. And really it gives them a sense of their own learning and their own progress, even as a 5 or 6 year old.
Absolutely. And I think what's been really fun is when I've talked with schools, the whole school is involved. It's the 5th graders, the 6th graders, the 4th graders who are all aware of this goal for kindergarten, and they're all helping the kindergartners. And, I've talked to schools and they say during morning announcements that they've got the 6th graders who are at the end of morning announcements holding up letter cards saying, all right, kindergartners, here we go, we're going to practice. And we've got kindergartners who are walking around the 5th grade classrooms with all the 5th graders holding sticky notes on their hands with a letter. And the kindergartners are giving them a high five and saying the letter name and sound, and they're all just working together. So I love the sense of community that has come from this goal, and just getting everyone involved in the success of these youngest learners.
What can parents do to help support these goals?
Again, I think practice is key, and so if your students are learning letter names and sounds, practice with them at home. It doesn't have to be hours. It can just be a few minutes here and there, and practicing in different ways. It could be a chart that you go over that's on the wall. It could be flashcards that you're working with. It could be games that you're playing that have letter names and sounds. Reading to your child is really an important piece. If it's 10 minutes a day, if you can spare that, I think that's fantastic. So
we all live on Planet Kindergarten.
We do.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you for everything you're doing. I appreciate the research you've done to just know where those benchmarks are that are going to give our students rocket fuel for everything that they need to learn going forward.
Thanks. I love it. I'm excited for what's coming these next few months, these next few years.
Stay with us. When we come back, we'll hear from the students at Riverton Elementary School.
Never miss an episode of the Supercast by liking and subscribing on your favorite podcasting platform. Find transcripts for this episode and others at supercast.jordandistrict.org.
Hello, I'm Sandy Reescraft, Director of Communications for Jordan School District, and we want to invite you to connect with us. So many exciting things are happening in your child's school, your neighbor's school, in every school here every day. Don't miss out on following the fun or simply staying informed when there's important information we need to share. Join us at jordandistrict.org or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Jordan District. We can't wait to connect.
We're here at Riverton Elementary talking with two of the kindergarten teachers who have taken that journey to Planet Kindergarten. Introduce yourselves and tell us about that journey.
My name is Janae Barron. I am so fortunate to work here at Riverton Elementary with Julie George and Tiffany Rapley. This is my third year here in kindergarten. I came from 5th grade.
So I am Tiffany Rapley, and it's my first year here at Riverton Elementary. I was at Bastion last year and doing other things before that, and I'm so excited to be here and get our kiddos to Planet Kindergarten. We've worked really hard and included parents in engagement and worked in small groups, and every chance we get, we're just throwing those letters at them to make sure that they are getting them down.
And this has been the theme as you've talked with students along the way. We're working to get you to Planet Kindergarten, and the way you arrive is by knowing your letters and sounds by the beginning of November.
Yes.
So what are some of the activities that you have done in order to make that possible?
Well, our walk to read has been awesome. We are doing the Planet Kindergarten steps where we put them in different groups based off of the letters that they know and work on. So we're spending small group time focusing on a certain set of letters, and then once they pass those letters off, they can move up to the next ones. We're also including the parents sending flashcards home, letting them know exactly what letters and sounds their kiddos are working on.
Dr. Godfrey, you have the most amazing literacy staff. They made this happen. Lori McCarty and her group, Lori McCarty is the kindergarten specialist for those of you who might not know throughout the district, and she cut out thousands of paper bags with her team to make Planet Kindergarten happen all over the district, not just here at Riverton, but all over the district. She did a literacy launch during the summer, and then at the very beginning of the year, I was so fortunate to go at the beginning of the year and jump in, but I know that Tiffany and Julie George, they went during their summer. These dedicated teachers took time off their summer to go and receive more training about how to get our kids to Planet Kindergarten. There were games, there were activities that was data driven, and that information allowed and directed our instruction. So we were very effective in being able to do this. As a school, I think we decided we were 92% successful on getting all our kids on Planet Kindergarten.
That's amazing, and it's a great launch to all the other things that they need to learn throughout their lives, really. The time in kindergarten is so important. I really appreciate all the efforts you're making, and the reference you made to paper bags, that's cutting out paper bags so they can be helmets that the students decorate for their trip to Planet Kindergarten once they've learned their letters and sounds.
And they looked so cute.
They look
They
fantastic.
looked really
And our
adorable.
reading buddies, who were paired with upper grade reading buddies, they were the ones who've been working with us throughout the year. Every Friday they come in and they help us as well. So having a peer mentoring that takes place, they helped us decorate our helmets, our paper bags, so we were looking so sharp when we landed on Planet
We've also had
Kindergarten.
buddies come other times, not just during that time, to work with our kids that were struggling to get to Planet Kindergarten, and just work with them playing different games. Like we played memory, and we played different things with their peers in small groups to help them get to Planet Kindergarten too. So it was a whole school effort.
Very
Well,
much so.
I know they have a whole solar system of learning that awaits beyond Planet Kindergarten. So thank you for getting them there and doing such an incredible job and doing it with such a joy and excitement. I love the blend of just the research, the fun, and just the intentionality around making sure they reach that goal. So thank you for your hard work.
Of course. Thanks for coming and visiting.
Yes, thank you.
It was fun to have you at our party.
Oh, I'll come to Planet Kindergarten any day.
Awesome.
Hi, tell me your name.
Charlotte.
And Charlotte, what is your favorite letter?
C.
C. And why is C your favorite letter?
Because C starts with my name.
What other letters do you like besides C?
D.
D? What do you like about the letter D?
Because it's fun to write.
It's fun to write the letter D.
Yeah.
Uppercase or lowercase?
Both.
Oh, both? Oh, so D is really fun to write no matter which one you're writing. Okay, well, thank you, Charlotte. Good job. Congratulations on learning all your letters and sounds. Tell me your name.
Addie.
Hi, Addie. What is your favorite letter?
W.
Why is W your favorite letter? Do you like the shape of it?
Yes.
What other letters do you like?
K.
K. What do you like about the letter K?
Because it's pointy.
Because it's pointy. Can you tell me all the letters in your name?
A-D-D-I-E.
Oh, very nice. And what's your name?
Gracie.
Gracie. What's your favorite letter, Gracie?
My favorite letter is G.
G? And why is G your favorite letter?
Because it starts with my name.
Okay, that's a good reason to like the letter G. And what other letters do you like?
I like A.
You like A? You also have an A in your name. Why do you like the letter A?
Because it's the first letter in the alphabet.
Oh, it's number 1, just like you. Right?
Right?
I brought Grayson too.
Hey, Grayson, how are you?
Good.
What letter do you like the most?
G and Z.
G and Z?
Wait, A and Z.
A and Z. Why A and Z? Why do you like those two letters?
Because I like how there's a game called Legend ZA.
Oh, okay. Legend ZA. So those letters remind you of that game, huh? That's awesome. What are your favorite activities? What are the favorite things you've done in class to learn your letters, Gracie?
I have a lot of things, but the most favorite one is singing the alphabet on the alphabet chart.
Oh, really? Alphabet chime? Oh, singing the alphabet on the alphabet chart? Can you do that for me?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Wow, that was perfect. That sounded so good. You're a good singer and a good reader. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. We're out on the playground now talking with Julie George, also a member of the kindergarten team, but there's no rest. We celebrated Planet Kindergarten, and now you're out watching students out on the playground.
That is correct. There's no rest in kindergarten, but it's super fun.
And tell me about this journey throughout the year to get to Planet Kindergarten.
As each year, as we approach the new year in the fall, we want the kids to learn their letters and sounds by November 1st, because it's really important that we can build on that and they can get fluency and they can start blending and reading. And we have such an amazing leader, Lori McCarty, that gets us inspired and pumped up to do that.
Well, it's really exciting to see the results today, and the kids are obviously excited and proud of their progress. I think that in kindergarten, it seems like you get the benefit of seeing this progress more than in any other grade level. As a middle school teacher, I saw progress, but not like you get to see in kindergarten. Talk to me about the beginning of the year as opposed to the end of the year and the progress you see.
Absolutely. That is the amazing perk or benefit or reward of teaching kindergarten. It is super busy, but it is also super rewarding. You do see them coming in not knowing very many letters, and at the end of the year, they're walking out the door knowing all their letters and sounds and reading. And that's been my goal the last 3 years in all-day kindergarten, is 100% of my kids will know their letters and sounds, because on my watch, I want them to do a good job.
Well, I love that goal, and it's so important for everything that comes after, not just the rest of their schooling, but for the rest of their lives. Getting this strong start, getting that confidence early on, just means a ton. And it gives them that sense of connection with school when they know they can do things they couldn't do before.
Absolutely. We want them off to a great start, because life is hard if you don't know how to read and write.
That's absolutely right. Well, thank you so much for all your hard work, and congratulations on your success.
Thank you so much for coming today. We really enjoyed it.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of the Supercast. Remember, education is the most important thing you'll do today. We'll see you out there.